Hello everybody, welcome back to Resident Evil 4 Remake. I am UncleLander, and we're gonna continue our first playthrough of this game. So yeah, without further ado, let's recall what we have done yesterday. So yesterday we have managed to find Ashley, we have managed to get the regenerators, we have managed to get the thermal scope, and additional couple challenges, and right now we are moving forward. Hey Jazz. Oh, and also all the gun challenges most likely have been completed, I'm not sure. Yeah, I think I need to go just straight forward. And someone tells me that today we are also going to finish this game. Hopefully. Is there anything over here? Nope.
I was thinking, we work well together, don't we?
I guess so.
Right? Maybe someday I'll become an agent like you.
Oh boy.
What do you think? We could protect the U.S. from any and all threats.
Is that right? Well, either way.
She's way too cute.
First, we have to make it out of here.
You're no fun.
These were too adorable. Okay, more money. Actually, let me check the treasures. Well, I could sell this crown. It's gonna be the next thing that I'm gonna do. A note. Transporting the amber. I must stress the use of extreme caution when handling the amber deposits underneath the castle. Work with utmost respect and obedience. It is imperative that you do not disturb the holy body's slumber. We still have not fought U3. We still have not fought Krauser. Okay, yellow herb, and I can immediately combine you with you. That's like a huge deposit of amber. Very, very huge. And all of it has Las Plagas.
Prostrate yourself.
Excuse me?
This is our holy body. Our divine providence ensued. Such a profound lesson for all. Los Plagas. Welcome, my children.
Ugh.
I am Osman Sattler, the speaker for our Lord.
Tell someone who gives a shit.
Damn, Leon.
Lambs, why do you deny grace? Now, abandon your body. Obey. Obey the voice of our Lord. Sweet child, do not resist.
And I thought my gun hits more than this
Pray
bullet.
forgive these wicked sinners. My faithful disciple shall deliver to you your penance. Now, child, you need not be afraid. Submit your body and release yourself from fear.
This is one weird way to have a congregation.
Sadler, you bastard.
No, that's a line that you're supposed to say when the mic is gonna go down. Mike have not appeared yet. Another file over here. Dearest Lord Sadler, I am overjoyed to report wonderful news. Production of the superior species of Las Plagas is officially underway. If all goes accordingly, rest assured that we will reach our ultimate goal. The Plaga is truly magnificent organism. It has the capacity to live in any vertebrate, be it human, dog, or even crow. There is no other parasite like it on Earth. The superior species is particularly impressive. It can assimilate with the host without causing any damage to the brain. No one can oppose the strength of your dominance, my lord. On the contrary, who would resist one's experience the utter joy that accompanies the absence of free will? I am living proof how ignorant I once was. In a few days, I will have finished administrating the Plaga to all high-ranking researchers, and then they too shall know. And when your plan is complete, the whole world shall know. Annabel Garcia Escudero, head researcher. Well, that door was mysteriously open. I think with a little bit of luck, I should be able to sneak behind that sniper. There's a Salazar statue somewhere. Okay, get a handgun. That's a heavy grenade. I think I'm gonna put this heavy grenade over here. Another note. Defense development. Per your request, redevelopment of an island is well underway. Weapons and other defensive equipment have been set up to guard against any outside intruders. By the time we are finished, the island will become a giant fortress. These defenses won't hold up long term, but they should last until we carry out our plan. And once accomplished, we'll be that much closer to our ultimate goal of world domination. No one will be able to resist our power, Jack Krauser. Those large resources are giving me a little bit of trouble. I do not really know where to put them. Because there's not really a lot of things that I can craft. Or want to craft. I think they resumed their regular patrol route. At least so I believe. And I missed Treasure in Amber storeroom.
This must be what Luis was talking about.
Yep. Rip Lewis as well. He's a good guy. At least we got the treasure, whatever that was. There's one more guy besides this guy over here. Yep, just burn in hell. There's a guy in the tent, isn't it? Two guys in the tent. Double stealth kill. Well, don't mind if I do. Don't need the submachine gun ammo. So I'm not gonna use it. Bars. I can go behind over here and collect the resources. Okay, more pistol rounds, which I'm definitely gonna need. I was thinking about using this brown egg now, so I can clean up my inventory and restore my health to the fullest. If I'm gonna get damaged now, I think the best idea would be to use the combo. Or rifle rounds, that's 11 plus 14, which is pretty good. 15 rounds, holy cow. The game started giving me all the ammunition that I need back. That's all the dog tags. Case file, Operation Javier. Oh, Operation Javier. Isn't this like the reference to Darkside Chronicles by any chance? I think it is. A few people have heard the name even within the highest ranks of the US government, and little wonder too. The operation was not made public. It was conducted in secret and then buried. The reason being it was too inhumane. It all started back in 2002 when a small unit of US Special Forces was sent to infiltrate the area of South America. The mission was to eradicate the drug cartels. The whole operation took several years to prepare for, and only the most elite soldiers were selected to participate. I don't know if the mission was a failure or not, but I do know the fate of those elite soldiers once it was over. Apparently, the entire unit was wiped out except for the commanding officer, Major Redacted, and not by the cartels, but by the US. It shouldn't... Major, I think it's gonna be Major Krauser. it shouldn't have been difficult to exact a single-stranded unit. All it would have taken was a single helicopter, but for some reason the military didn't act. Rumors say that the decision was the outcome of power struggle among the top brass. Others say it was directive from the former president himself. But we may never know the truth since it was all covered up. But I'm certain of one thing, the US government let those people die. Brave young people who dedicated their lives to protect their country. I want to expose this crime not because it's my responsibility as a reporter, but because it is my duty as a fellow American. Note 1. This document concerns Operation Javier, was written by an American journalist named Redacted. Note 2. This article will never be published. Redacted has already been taken care of. Hey Dodger. Photo of Leon. I'm waiting. I have only one question. Where did the... if he is waiting, because it's pretty much a message from Krauser. Where did the Krauser manage to get this photo? Like, it has to be, like, fresh after Leon got found by the US forces after the Raccoon City incident. It must be, like, I see no other way. Oh, boy. Okay. Could craft a flashbang if I really gonna need it. Even more gunpowders, which kinda provokes me to make Magnum. Ashley Graham abduction. Phase 1. Depart from campus with the target. Escort the target as usual until the start of a Phase 2. There should be 3 others inside the vehicle, including Baker. Abel's unit will follow behind you in a separate vehicle. Continue to drive your normal route. Phase 2. Stop the vehicle under the pretense of engine trouble. Transfer the target to Abe's vehicle. Phase 3. Abel's unit will change course. Subdue and restrain the target. Place the target in the large container. Phase 4. Baker's unit will create a diversion. Henry's unit will infiltrate the investigations database and disable the network. Phase 5. Meet at point K9 and transfer the cargo onto the ship. So I guess it's the Krauser fight, eh? Okay. Well, something tells me a knife will be used. A lot. I have 21. What can I craft with this? Don't really need any of this. I'm gonna have to sacrifice something, though. Ooh,
you have the stench of battle on you.
Yep, stench of upcoming battle, too.
Welcome. Got a selection of good things on sale, stranger.
Okay, first of all, gold bar, crystal
Rubies or
ore,
rubbish, it makes no
crown.
difference. The price, well,
still need
that's
to
our choice to make.
refill the chalice into necklaces, so that's gonna take a little while.
I'll buy it at a high price.
I
Good
bet.
as new.
Okay, let's upgrade the
There
damage
you
on the
are.
knife.
As you wish. That's good work. if I do say
555.
so myself.
So the only thing I would need to increase is ammo capacity. I don't want to upgrade ammo capacity until much later. Is there anything with 4? Everything is
Molding
4.
a weapon
Okay,
to
so
suit
striker
your
now.
specific needs. Dazzled, are you? Our craftsmanship demands no less.
Alright, so I'm gonna keep the rest of the money for much later. Or... no, that's 34,000, so, and I don't have anything else to sell. Yeah, sadly I don't really have anything else to sell. I kind of want to keep those items because I don't really know how the Engine Plus is working. Okay, so one of you, one of you. It seems like I have repetitive charms. And that's how much? 3,500. I need 3,400 for this, so let me see. Okay, I have one Don Diego. That's 4K, and I might be able to finish up the knife, because if it's Krauser battle, he's most likely gonna go easier with the knife.
A deal well struck. That's about all I can do for this weapon.
60K for max for a special. Okay.
No, never mind.
Yeah, I'm gonna upgrade the damage on this knife sometime in the future.
Well then, what can I do you for?
What can I trade? Nothing, because I need 4T over here. If I'm gonna buy this
What's
one, it's
that?
just gonna give me more
How
money.
have we procured these curiosities? You don't want to know, mate.
Nice dad joke.
I'll buy almost anything.
I understand it's a dad joke. I understand the joke. I just did not find it funny.
Is what I've got. Come back anytime.
Alright, let's save the game. Chapter 14. Do I have anything for chapter 13? Nope. $69 bullets, nice. Well, it's Krauser time. Let's see what he offers, because my knife is ready. Mom spaghetti. Probably should check out the treasures in the area.
For you, rookie.
Rookie.
Oh, worried about the girl, is that it? That's just like you. You always had poor judgment. But if you think I'm gonna let you out of here alive, you're even more naive than I thought. You can't save her. You can't save anyone.
Give it up, Krauser. Being a lackey for these maniacs won't bring your men back. And what the hell for? Revenge on the government? You think they would want that?
Revenge. You think I'm doing all this for revenge?
Isn't that what this is all about?
See, in that jungle, I had a revelation. The most important thing in this world is pure, unadulterated power. Most Illuminados have given me that.
You know you were always an asshole. But at least you had some kind of code. Some honor. And look at you now.
Enough reminiscing. Move out and draw fire, soldier! Better run, rookie!
Not like I have a choice.
What's wrong? Show no mercy!
You missed.
Where's your instinct? You're slow and so goddamn weak.
Shot you in the head a couple times. I don't think that's weak.
I don't remember teaching you to move like that.
You did teach me how to match the enemy's pace.
What was that? Give me a challenge.
Oh my god, why is evade on a different button, man? I hate that evading is on the different button.
Who knows what's become of the girl?
Like, I really dislike that the evading is on the different button than the one for like melee and anything else. It's like, it's the only one for evasion that has changed. Why? I have no clue. And I can already see a trap. Like, way from here.
Remember the fight in the jungle? We barely made it out alive.
Go with your gut, don't think. That was the first thing you taught me.
Okay, well that mine cannot be disabled.
He's turned this place into one big trap. And I can't fight him on his terms.
Ready to die, rookie.
Okay, that's intriguing. I hate bear traps. Because you never can see them. Which kinda is the point of a trap.
I'm no stranger to covert tactics, remember?
How can I forget? Shit.
So one thing that could help me is a suppressor. But I really doubt that RE4 would implement that.
Still alive, huh? You got lucky.
Oh, hi, Mark.
Hello, Crazy. Hope you're doing well, glad to see you. Okay, and I can combine you with you. Brilliant.
You've done well to stay alive this long.
I'd be dead if I kept listening to people like you.
The Reaper comes for cowards and the careless alike. Which are you?
I don't know. Guess I'll ask when I see him. You've really gone all out for me. You shouldn't have.
Anything to make a pretty boy feel special. Won't last long moving like that.
Sure about that? Damn. What can I craft with this? More shotgun shells, I guess. Alright. Oof. Running out of space, aren't we?
You passed with flying colors. From metal. This is it, soldier! You're losing your cool. Making mistakes.
I'm not falling for your mind games.
Come on. I fucking hate
Sure you
it.
don't need a breather? That arm of yours must be killing you.
Opening a new is the best way to forget an old one. Slowly. You can't beat me.
Hold on. Key bindings. I want to attach the crouch stand evade. Can I put it under F as well? Because what's F? Examine pickup. Can I put two at the same time? That's three, but why not? Why not? Like, seriously. Unable to apply changes since some actions has been bound to sync. That's the point. I want... Yeah, return without applying change. I guess I'm gonna have to deal with it.
Lost your edge.
You're really doing this? It's not too late.
You and me are two sides of the same coin. I guess that means we'll never see eye to eye. You've made it all this way, but you haven't learned a thing. I have to say,
I am pressing space to...
From you, I Take that as a compliment.
Yeah, okay, I'm gonna use one of you.
You and I have chosen different paths. All that's left now is to settle this the old-fashioned way.
I was thinking the same thing, Krauser.
Are we done here, Krauser?
I told you. Again and again. You're too soft to do what's necessary.
Oh boy.
That's the difference between you and me, rookie.
Rookie.
Time to finish your training. Witness the power!
You've lost it completely, Krauser.
He did? Now he's gonna fuck around me in the dark.
So that's your true power? Oh, I'd ask for a refund.
You're gonna regret this. Smart mouth of yours.
Congratulations on your newfound faith.
Faith is for the weak. Only power is real.
Have you also heard that One Piece is real? Yeah, I'm gonna have to make a double combo over here. And also want to give back because there's a yellow herb.
What do you get out of this? From becoming one of these freaks?
Some would say I would have a better time to sort my inventory. I don't.
Soldiers are pawns. Tools to be discarded once they're past their use. I will use this power to break that cycle. You're not.
Holy fuck. I hate E as a dodge. I hate it. I hate it. I hate that it's under E. You could very easy program it under F. Like F would be an action for everything. Why did it decide to go for evade for E? Yeah. Pistol rounds. I have one spare green.
Oh, shit.
Training's not done. Last lesson starts right now.
No. Time for the teacher to be taught.
Oh, such confidence. Bring it, rookie!
to a freak like you. You gotta be out of your mind.
Yeah, this boss fight is gonna be all about speed. Because there's not really a lot of space to dodge.
Do what you have to do.
And it's a pretty short fight to enjoy it, honestly. Maybe on the higher difficulties it's gonna be longer. But I don't know. Are you really gonna do it, Leon?
That's right.
I doubt Leon is gonna do it. What?
I trained you well. Leon.
That is actually shocking.
Yeah, you did, Major. Yeah, you did.
Oh, thank you. Thank you, Windows, for the thing. I definitely needed that pop out right now. Fighting knife. And it's an item that requires 4 inventory spaces. I'm gonna be pretty freaking damn honest. I did not expect Leon to do what he just did. Just executing Krauser on a spot. I do not really know what to feel about that. I'm highly surprised, if anything. Like, I would never say that Leon would do such a thing. I wonder what went through the Leon's head when he was doing that. He definitely had like an argument with himself about that one. Still got this, but I don't know what to craft with this. I don't have a lot of health. I guess I could use this. And I think that maxes out my overall health. Anything else in the area besides the knife? Not really. Okay. But that was, wow. Leon just straight up plunging the knife inside of Krauser's body like that. But okay, if he actually dies over here, like if he legitimately dies over here, then what about the separate ways? Also, we have fought Krauser, but we have not. We have not fought the U3 still. Like U3 just did not happen. It did not happen yet. You can always send some first aid sprays to storage. Yeah, everybody tells me that. I do not want to do that. Chapter end. Everybody tells me to send the first aid to the storage. And a matter of fact, what I'm gonna do, if I'll manage to keep all the first aid sprays over here, I'm gonna sell them later. Yeah, don't worry. It's I'm not angry. I might sound angry. I'm not. It's just the way I speak. Sometimes I might sound angry, but I'm not, or annoyed. If I'm annoyed by something, people can definitely recognize that. but I'm not mad or anything, so yeah, don't stress.
Their defenses are no joke.
They are indeed.
That's gotta be their sanctuary.
Or what's left of it. Yeah, that's actually alright.
Ashley.
I think I'm gonna enjoy the Crosser fight more on different difficulties, which is gonna allow me to learn a little bit more. Because the fight with Crosser is all about just exploiting his exploiting his open spot, his legs, when the time comes, his head, and of course Striker is a thing that deals a lot of damage against the guy.
Oh, break's over, I suppose.
Yeah, break is over. Hey, Gonka.
Welcome. Well then, what can I do you for?
Huh.
Molding a weapon to suit your specific needs.
So this knife, Krause's knife, is already far more powerful, but it needs to be tempered, I think. Yeah, this one is already pretty damn damaged. So is my vest. Do I have anything to sell? I have one velvet blue.
You're valuable.
But that's pretty much it.
Much good. Thank you.
Cannot really tune up anything.
Knife needs care every once in a while. Could be the difference between life and death.
Could be. I guess I'm gonna leave my combat knife in the inventory space and I'm gonna use the Krauser's knife instead. Because it seems like... Yeah, the Krauser's knife already on stage 1 deals the same amount of damage as the regular knife. The only thing I would need to practice over here is the durability. Apparently, repair the durability of your knife blade. Well, it's 100%, so I don't have to do that. I guess I'm gonna spend this.
This kind of work is about finesse, stranger. Little bit goes on, come back anytime.
Okay, storage. What I can leave in storage? I guess my previous knife. And not really a lot of else. I could leave the freaking snakes. No, don't discard them. You cannot move them? Shoot. I guess I am gonna have to discard them. Because I thought for the longest time that once you get like Viper, there's gonna be like a side mission that's gonna involve shooting him again, and that did not happen like whatsoever. So I think I'm just gonna sell them.
Welcome. Got a selection of good things on sale, stranger. Ruby's all rubbish, you mate. Well, don't get yourself killed.
Okay, can move this over here now. Knife over here. One flashbang over here. And one heavy grenade over here. Which leaves me with a peculiar way of sorting my inventory, because we've got 2, 4, 6, 8 spaces in an L shape, which is not really awful, but it's just peculiar, to say the least. Maybe if... Two, 4, 6, 8. Same amount of space, just different configuration. And it looks much more, you know, compact, much more tied together. And I really like that.
Now.
Is he already alerted? No, they're just getting ready.
Ahí está.
Okay, now they know. And that's well, that's one way to make an entrance. That's Mike, all right.
Next.
They
I owe you one.
they gave him quite a peculiar accent. Okay, they gave Mike quite a peculiar accent. Let me put it like this. Yeah, I could create some shotgun shells. Some definitely lacking. And they won't stop coming, they won't stop coming. Nice.
Body armor's not looking great.
No shit, it doesn't look great. I just repaired it and it already goes to shit. At least they don't spawn infinitely.
Not bad at all.
Where was the gunfire coming from? Okay, no treasures, which is fine. Oh, I'm definitely gonna spend all that money to fix the ballistic vest. And that's definitely a treasure. Oh boy. That's an anti-aircraft gun. Yeah, that's 20 millimeters, and it would be... At this point, it would need to be already reloaded. Yeah, I need to move back a little bit. Great, the vest is done. Oh my god. Just piss the fuck off. Seriously? I just pressed F to melee, dude. Like, come on. Okay, that should make the area a little bit more clean. I hope. How is my health? Good enough. Bitch. Yep, just come over here. Both of you. Good night. My boy, are you serious? My brother in Christ, knock it up. Yep. The game takes action in Spain. Where's the guy with the crossbow?
Give me a break already.
Well, across border. Well, considering that Portugal and Spain are kinda neighboring with each other. Another first aid spray. Okay. At least from geographical standpoint. Yes, you're gonna get over here. There must be something that can take me, like, above here, right? Because the only path that I'm currently seeing is this. No, not really. I guess I need to go this way. Is there a way to catch this guy off guard?
Out of the way.
Yeah, nice throw, dumbass. Yep, just burn your own people. Good job. That's a missile launcher. I guess I'm gonna wait. Worked. They say slow and steady wins the race. I am not willing to disagree. Wait, there's nobody shooting this cannon. There's just absolutely nobody shooting this gun. See? There should be a guy on the seat like right over there. One that would rotate and the one that would shoot, because I think this one is operated by 2 or more people at the same time. I'm gonna craft some rifle ammo. There we go. That gives you more space.
Time for a taste of your own medicine.
That is a Lewis gun.
Mike! All clear!
That would not destroy the AA gun.
Now watch me do my thing.
That would not damage the AA gun. Like, no. No. Immersion. Immersion. Well, it could be Maxim. I mean, it has the part of a freaking M2 Browning, like almost like right here. But it has the cooling barrel that reminds me of Lewis. But then again, it's a bipod, so it could be Maxim. Mine as well. Okay, so where do I need to go now? I guess I need to go down. Okay, I said that it's not the gun and reminds me of it. I didn't say that it is the thing. Oh, it's gonna be this thing with, yeah, several machine guns. There should be a third machine gun as well somewhere. Like on the ground, more or less. If it's a step-by-step remake, there should be a third machine gun as well. But thank God we can only... We can just disable most of these guys.
Out of the way.
Whoa, okay, dude. They can... Okay, they can re-nest. That is something that I did not expect them to do. Also, I never claimed that I'm like a gun nerd of any sort. So if I'm gonna say something wrong, I said something wrong. Also, I'm in the middle of, well, this, so me saying random stuff, I think it's perfectly normal. I don't know why do I need to even justify myself. Okay, so if I'm gonna have to move something down, it's gonna probably be another heavy grenade. There was a machine gun which came before the... And there's even Vickers. Yes, there was a Vickers. Okay, I'm right now thinking of a different machine gun, because there was also a machine gun that was also automatic, but it also had strips on the side. It was not like a magazine, but it also had like strips charged on the side. It was also a machine gun. And I don't know, when I thought Vickers, I thought exactly of that. Though I doubt I am correct on this one. It was probably a gun under a different name. Hotchkiss, yeah, most likely Hotchkiss. Now, how do I get on that side? That was probably unnecessary because I had a cannon over here. We got a big boy. Okay, that will not reach. I wanted to turn this machine gun on the guy. Was really hoping that it's gonna work. Oh well, we got a red barrel though, and I can actually slap it onto this. Or maybe not. Because that looks kind of ridiculous, but I don't have any other gems. I can already say that this entire section is way better than what it was in the original. Original was such a shitstorm. Here's just a few zones, short and to the point, and that's all I really want. That's all I really want, and that's all I really see, and I'm really happy about that.
Get in!
Thanks.
We get out of here. Drinks are on me. I know a good bar. Yeah, keep your head down.
Nice and slow.
No vistadors. Hey, Phonian, I know, right? Absolutely unexpected. Something not something that happened in the original.
I'll make sure you're the next to go, Sadler.
But quite honestly, I prefer this fight to Mike rather than the original. Hey, Holtz. Well, that's some money that I'm never gonna pick. Okay, so now we have like two paths to pick. One over here, which seems to have a job. Oh. Ladies and gentlemen, we got medallions to shoot. Could technically use this one to refill my health, because I believe I already am at 100% health, refill-wise. I could use one of these just to make sure. Yep. 100% health is already unlocked with all the healing items that I could make. That means that for a New Game Plus, depending on how New Game Plus works, what I'm going to do is I'm gonna sell the triple combos and only use greens and first aid sprays to heal myself. Blue medallion. The ruins smashed to pieces. Every piece. Cliffside ruins. 5 spinels for 5 medallions. And I already have noticed one. Nice aim, Leon. One was over here. The other one was here. It's number 2. Number 3 and 4, it seems like they're all gonna be down below. And what about this building over here? Can I even enter it? Yes, I can. But that's not all the things they're supposed to do. Hold on, let me take that ladder and go down below. Mutant bumblebees. No, those are actually, I think they are a mutation of a cockroach and a human. Fucking cockroach. Wait, there's one right above? No. Okay, I don't know how to read that. Keenan Sadler, the bones of our brethren rest in all nations. The blood of our brethren provides all food. We die only to be reborn. We live on through eternity. We reign absolute. That's a big ass staff. Can I attach stuff onto the staff of realty? Only for saying about 25 grand. Those means make you feel unsafe? Well, technically that's their purpose. After all, it's a horror video game. Definitely more action-y, but the original Resident Evil 4 was also a little bit more on an action side than the other video games from the Resident Evil series. So I cannot really have any complaints. But I think this one is on the better side when it comes to compilation of action, like the mixture of action, combat, and everything like this. Because this one also implements stealth killing and stealth maneuvering. So I think this one actually does the job a tiny bit better. The game says that there is a ladder, but I think it's the ladder that's like right over here, isn't it? Yeah, and that's gonna lead me upstairs. And it seems like the medallion is down below. One medallion is down below, and also another medallion is somewhere far here, maybe in the church. Kind of. Hold on, let me first go down because I'm getting distracted by my own brain. Where does the game sees the blue, huh? I think I need to go to that storage because maybe if I'm gonna move back a little bit, I might have to. If there's one thing that Striker could benefit from is a stock, but there's no such an upgradable for this weapon. Ah, I see you now. I was kind of thinking that, yeah, it's gonna be on the church. So what about these two? So that makes me think as if one medallion is... No, he doesn't have that stock. I said that I wish he had it. I mean, sure, you have the one that is like on the top, If you can see it, I definitely can see it now. But he doesn't unfold it because he holds the gun with on his hip. Oh, you cheeky bugger. Okay, that's 3. Need 1 more. And the map kind of shows me where it is. Someone tells me I need to get a higher advantage point to actually notice that one. Or maybe not. It's like right in front of me. Those are pretty damn invisible. According to the map, the last amulet is down below. But it can't be down below. Yeah, he used it the same way in original RE4. That's freaking clever. Okay, it's not really clever. It's in my opinion, it's kind of... Yeah, thank God we are finished. I think it's kind of unnecessarily complicated way to hide those medallions. Because, for example, I know for a fact that if you don't have a treasure map for this location, I would not be able to find all those medallions. Like, no way. Maybe I would notice the one on the church and some of them being hidden in the plain sight, but the one guy over there, I would never be able to notice that one. Even for the dearest life of me, I would not be able to find it. Uh-oh, okay. Parts, Stingray.
These again.
Yeah, these again, Leonidas. Which also convinces me of crafting more rifle rounds. Here we go. Yeah, I can put this like this and this like this. 3, 6, 9 spaces. Okay, got the emerald. This emerald is gonna go over here. Let's not forget that the regenerators can change into spiky boys. It's like their evolution stage. Instead of giving us a separate enemy altogether, we basically get a mutation of the same enemy. Biological specimen transfer. The repairs were completed without issues. Since the facility was previously used for confinement, the work requirement to reinforce the airtight ceiling was minimal. As long as we don't turn or run into any issues with the cooling system test, we plan to bring in all remaining specimens to Facility 1. All specimens were successfully transferred. However, we experienced a slight hiccup during transport as one of them became violent. Luckily, the number of casualties was less than anticipated. Please be extra careful when dealing with them. We have received reports that they are beginning to acquire tolerance to low temperatures. Okay, so there's a room over there. But I can also hear the Salazar toy. So, totally in playthrough, so far I am missing 7 Salazar toys. Ooh. Bangles. And it requires 2 flat stones. That might be complicated. I could remove 1 gemstone. Well, I removed all of them. Fine. Inlay. Red. Over here. Oh boy. Plenty of incomplete stones here. And jewelry as well, but it is what it is. This one is the one. Yeah, it even moves. I wonder. Yep. Yeah, he turns himself into a spiky boy. That's just a ruby. Let me put it like this. This scope is not really that reliable because the thinner crosshairs are kind of not really well. I just cannot see them very well. Snake. Fuck you, Snake. Yeah, that's the one. Please don't evolve. Yeah, he's gonna evolve. Okay, I can do some of the yellow diamond. Or I cannot. Oh well. I can keep it though. Still got only 1 flashbang. Don't really like how my inventory looks. Well, they have the natural skin outside, but that's pretty much all they have. silver coin for charms. Alright, there's gonna be a bunch of things that I'm gonna want to repair. No, they... Oh. Well, guys, time to go through even more torture. Shooting range.
So that's a request done and dusted, eh? Good stuff, mate.
We got a shooting range.
Well, look at you, mate. What can I interest you in?
Are you guys excited? I'm not.
An interesting choice. Oh, I mean it in a good way, of course.
Not excited at all. And a matter of fact, every single time I see something like this, I want to crawl under my bed and cry. But you guys did not hear that from me, by the way.
Stranger. Ooh, I'll pay a pretty penny good luck to you, stranger. Crossing your T's, dotting your I's, that's the way to be. We're starting to get an idea of your tastes, friend.
555. I could put additional power into the sniper rifle.
There you are.
And the reload speed.
Dazzled.
30,000 for this.
Our craftsmanship. Come back anytime.
Yes. By all means, customize case. Is there something that I could drop into storage? Not really. I'm gonna keep the boot knife as long as the fighting knife is not properly upgraded. Yeah, inventory is as good as it's ever gonna be. I'm gonna save before I'm gonna go for the shooting range. How am I supposed to shoot the targets from underneath my bed? Concealed explosive, my friend. Concealed explosives. Oh, enjoy myself. Yes, sure.
Some of the targets are, well, particularly sturdy.
Oh,
One shot won't
I don't
be
have to.
enough
I don't
for
have to do them all. Okay. So I am only here to retrieve the.
Tell me you're leaving. You just got here.
I'm only gonna retrieve one of these, and it's a trash one. Of course. I'm just gonna, because, okay, I thought that we have finished them all because I got achievement yesterday for this. But I guess
Why not treat yourself, mate?
I already have treated myself. Could reload the game, but I won't. I wonder what describes how lucky I can get with the charms. Because there's definitely some kind of mechanic around that. Wait, you already noticed me? Oh. A sniper guy. That would explain.
Almost there.
Oh. Okay, they're definitely releasing some big boys. And by big boys, I mean older boys.
All right.
Okay, where's the guy with the missile launcher? I think that was him. No, I want him to come over here on the staircase or down below me. There's another one coming. Or not. Fish. Okay, I'm gonna slap you over here. Really? Well, now that helped me. Whoa! Can I lead you towards me? Uh-oh. Just come over here, okay? Or just press, go on the trip mine. We're going on a trip to detonate my ass. Thank you. We also have those cannons involved, hey? Okay. Not being able to, like, perform any actions is not fun. Can I open this trap? I don't think so, but can I trigger them to get over here? I wonder.
Give me a break already.
This guy, yeah, they're all way too smart. Come here. Or don't. Okay, he did not notice this one, which is pretty great. That somewhat work. If I'm going to heal, I'm just gonna use the fish. I don't know how screwed up this room really is. So it has one trap over here. I'm not gonna lie, this area sounded way more dangerous before I have entered. Hello, Mid-Asian. Hope you're doing well. Glad to see you. Big boy incoming. Not the only one. Should be good because I'm not seeing any meetings on my calendar. Yeah, it's a pretty good day for me because I managed to go to the barber and actually refresh myself, so I'm really happy about this. I'm gonna inlay you on this. Yes. Wish I could create more shotgun shells. That's gonna do the trick on this side. What's the jewelry about? Collecting them and selling them for money so we can spend those on upgrades. Okay, got the resources. Definitely shotgun shells. On the next resources, I'm gonna spend them on pistol rounds, if I'm gonna find one. Okay, the other guy have landed over here. But because there's a ladder, I can just very easily come back over here, and that's good. I already been through here. Hold up, so this path... Okay, I see how it is. How do I get there? There's a pistol round just lying over there, and I would really love to pick them up. Leon, please. Is there any, like, a climbable ladder? Doesn't look like it. It's not from this side. As a matter of fact, let's just use the bass right now. Yeah, I'm gonna go down and try to find a way to climb into that position. It really puzzles me. Uh-huh. There we go. No stone unturned. Now there were pistol rounds over here, and then now they disappeared, which makes me kind of sad. Oh yes, give me all the sniper rifle rounds. Why not? Sounds neat, to say the least. Any treasures in front? Kind of, yes. I guess I could use this as a defense if there was only anything behind me. I can hear the cage. Red barrel. Can I install that red barrel somewhere? Not really. Not really. This one's gonna stay as it is for now. Go after Ashley. There she is. And I don't really think that this is like...
Ashley!
Leon, you should not scream like this.
You have come, my child.
What do you want?
I simply wish to share this gift with as many as possible. A humble wish, don't you think?
Sounds like an invasion, if you ask me.
We are all connected through the holy body. And now your flesh and bones, your very thoughts, are already one with us.
Bullshit.
Why do you reject serenity when you need only accept the sacred gift? Like she did.
Sadler!
Ah, yes, the time has come for this lamb to join our covenant. Oh, blessings unto him and the sweet mercy they bring. Exalt all and let it be so.
Well, Ada can control a TMP recoil. I'll be damned.
Ashley. Damn it. Laboratory B. Looks like it's this way.
What did he do to her? Both Leon and Ashland are planted with the Plaga parasite.
The hell? Fuck, I'm losing it.
Still you resist, child.
It's all the cold of Capri Sun. Come on, Leon. Tap the triangle so you don't get cooked by a microwaves. Or circle or square, whatever button was in Metal Gear Solid 4.
This time, it has to be different.
You go first.
No way. Like I told you, I'm gonna get you home safe. Here goes nothing.
5 gum? Okay, are the sounds are gonna be sus in this version of the game? Are they gonna be sussy-wussy? Leon, that would be a very bad moment to take a nap. That's all I'm saying. Chapter 15 done, and now chapter 16. I'm gonna assume that this game has 16 chapters. And if it does, that means that I can do 8 chapters per stream on standard and professional difficulty. That is, at least that would be a perfect idea, a perfect situation.
Ashley.
I'm right here. I thought you were gonna die.
Okay.
How do you feel? Like $1,000,000.
You did this.
Yeah. Yeah, I did this. Can you stand?
The map?
Yeah, I found it. I think it says we can get out if we go this way. Hey, we're a team, right?
Keep this up, I'll be out of a job.
You know, I'm glad that Ashley did the entire surgery.
All of this, removing the parasites, this was Luis.
Yeah, we're alive. Thanks to him.
But you know what? I would actually consider to be just a tiny bit better if Ashley was just helping Ada with the surgery. I think that would be a perfect thing to do. Damn those first aid sprays, man. At this point, I'm definitely gonna leave some of those in the storage. Like, there's not even a question.
I'm surprised this thing even booted up.
Well, it has the motherboard, but who the... does that even look like a motherboard? Hold on. That looks more like a old radio motherboard, like like one of the few first CD, MP3 CD like motherboards for the radios they were using, because there's definitely a lot of conductors. I mean, sure, it tries to emulate the PC, but where the frick is CPU? Where's the RAM? Where's all the important things? Okay, so there's gonna be a bunch of notes to read over here, I think. So, let's get to it. Methods of eradicating Las Plagas. There are two ways to eradicate Las Plagas: antigen injector and surgery. If the parasite has not hatched yet, it can be treated by administering antigen directly into the body. Once it has hatched, however, there's not much that can be done besides slow its growth. With surgery, the plaga can be targeted and killed using certain wavelength of radiation, but this is not without its risk. If the parasite has attached itself to the host nervous system, the host will experience excruciating pain, and there is no effective anesthesia for this kind of procedure. Surgical removal carries considerable risk, even before the parasite has fully developed. Once fully grown, however, it is too late. Removing the parasite will kill the host, but considering what will happen to them, death may be a mercy. Europe Laboratory 6 Dream Team. Oh boy, and Lewis is in the middle. Can I zoom it? Yes, I can. Nothing on the back. Yep, there goes Lewis, right in the middle. Europe Laboratories. Oh my god. Fucking stock photo. This looks so freaking like, it looks like a stock photo. Like some of the guys, okay, like the guy on the right looks like he just got ripped off the freaking stockedimage.com. I swear to God, that photo makes me laugh. Okay, Sadler's Animus. Do not be fooled into thinking that Las Plagas are merely tools for creating powerful bioweapons. The true value lies in their ability to control. No matter how hostile the subject, a single injection can turn anyone into faithful servant. Who needs spies when you can turn yesterday's enemies into today's allies? Controlling just one insider can bring an entire organization and an entire country on its knees. Mass production of the superior species has made this possible. We have empowered Sadler. This is clear what he intends to next. Can you imagine if Sadler had that much control? 6 billion loyal servants at his sole command. There will be no opposition, no war. Maybe for the first time in human history, the world would know peace. But I know Sadler and the others have oppressed the people of this island for generations. I know how he treats them, and that's no way to leave, and because of that, I won't let it happen. You wonder how stock photos make money? Well, they make it somehow. They make it somehow. Even more things? God damn. The Amber. This sample, which is come to call the Amber, was just sitting in the storeroom collecting dust. We used to ample specimens for experimentation in the past, so it makes sense that this one was overlooked. In fact, the only reason I brought it back to my lab was because of its peculiar shape. After a basic analysis, I've changed my mind. The amber possesses a very unique quality. Although small and in a suspended state, it contains the same organ found in the dominant species, which we've only seen in Sadler himself. When fully developed, the amber may rival or perhaps even surpass Sadler's power. Unfortunately, the amber was confiscated by Sadler before I could make any further progress in my research. He may be on to me. I need to get my hands on that sample again and escape in order to continue my research elsewhere. It's the only way to counter Sadler. Of course, I don't think I can trust this outside group either, but I've already come this far. Hopefully I can sweet talk my way out of this one too. I'll have to, for the world's sake.
Someone had a field day looting the Umbrella Labs.
Yep, that's obviously that's Lewis, because that's Lewis's laboratory. And I don't really know what this is, because on the first glance I would say that's like a mask, but I think it's some kind of tissue samples, if anything. Emails. Subject. Regarding our arrangement from Lewis. I have completed the research data that you wanted. Meet me at the designated time and place. To be clear, you are going to get in the hell out of here if I bring you the goods, right? Subject. Regarding our arrangement from AW. Gee whiz, I wonder who was still alive in 2000 and whatever this game takes place, like 2004, 2006, and was still alive and was connected to Resident Evil and had AW. Gee whiz, I wonder who that is. I hope it's not somebody who was supposed to be already dead. I hope you haven't forgotten about Amber. Without it, the data is worthless. It would be a shame to let your seed go to waste, so do not make me return empty-handed. You still remember the code phrase, I assume? Regarding our arrangement from Lewis, relax, I haven't forgotten. And don't worry about Amber. I'll figure out something out. Think you can pick me up a pack of smokes on the way? Any brand is fine. Hey, Sodium. There's something over there.
Look, I bet we could use that.
Yeah, in a second. First I want to make sure that we can loot everything over here. It might turn into a escort mission.
Sorry.
Like I said, we're a team.
Lowering the ladder. Booty.
You're getting good at that.
Yeah, really a mystery. I mean, for me it's not mystery. To me it's pretty obvious. But for people who don't know who that is, I'm not gonna say it. Because that would kind of be a significant spoiler for the lore of the series.
Never been better.
Good.
And I do not really want to give people spoilers. And if I gave one, well, I did not done that intentionally. Ooh, resources. Handgun them? No, because it's gonna be 15. Yeah, okay. I'm just gonna send this to storage and put this over here. And I still can make some other ammunition if I so desire. Damn, got magnum rounds, nice. Are we gonna get any Gloria Las Plagas?
Helped us. You think she's all right?
Oh, I'm sure she's fine. She's not the type to roll over that easy.
Sounds like you know her well.
Blue sapphire. No, I cannot even use that anywhere. I can use the red as well. Okay. I'm gonna have to help her, don't I? Nope. She good. Yeah, shotgun is the best cure against the Novistadors. Only I am pretty blind to the Novistadors. Okay, like, I see a Novistador right over here. It was not, but that's definitely a Novistador. What? I killed... Oh my god, I shot that thing before. That is so dumb. I have shot that thing while it was on the ground. What? Man, that's some goofy ass shit. Now that made me lose some of the HP. That's bollocks. Golden ingot.
Take a look. Something's bound to catch your eye.
Okay, more gunpowder. Oh, there's a treasure that I have missed. Apparently, somehow. No. Spinel.
Hello, stranger.
Oh, hello there, Kingdom.
Welcome. What can I interest you in?
You can interest me in fixing the knife
Good luck
and
to you,
increasing
stranger.
durability.
See how that feels, mate.
Well,
Fella like
okay,
yourself
I'm gonna
should
have to
notice the
sell
difference
some
right
things.
away.
This,
Your valuables won't do
This.
you much good in the grave.
and I guess this is it.
Stranger. Ooh, I'll pay a pretty penny for that. Give that the care it deserves, mate.
Okay, so I think I already increased the durability. Pistol is already maxed. Shotgun is maxed. I need to increase the fire rate on the sniper
Try
rifle.
that on for size.
Revolver. I cannot really do anything with revolver right now because I'm like at 30k.
Anything else I can help you with?
Is there anything I can trade with you? Not really.
There's some things. A wise choice. I know. I say that. Thank you. Might want to take care of any leftover errands before going this way. Be ashamed to live the rest of your life wondering, what if? Am I right?
No. Okay, let me check if there's actually any errands available. Requests. Nope. I have completed almost every single request besides the Savage Mod this playthrough, which is good. But Savage Mod I could not complete because it was just hidden in the plain sight. That was kind of that kind of situation.
Welcome. Well then, what can I do you for?
Let me buy
Better to be over prepared. Come back.
2 resources because I want to craft some more shotgun shells. Here we go. Can I craft pistol rounds? No, I require 5, but that's gonna have to do. I think I'm already overly prepared anyway.
Anytime.
Save the game. What are you talking about, Sodium?
Leon, look! Is that...
Finish tasks? Yeah. I guess. What? Should there be supposed to be like some kind of point of interest? So I don't see nothing. Oh, now I see it.
Ada.
Well, she's just hanging around.
Thinks he's gonna lure me out. Stay here. I won't be long.
Okay.
Ada!
Ador! Damn, right on the freaking metal.
Sadler!
Leon kick. Or Ada kick, rather.
You renegade. You have forsaken holy body. The bright gift to become one with us.
So you say. Okay, where do we have 12. Okay, so under number 7. Are you gonna jump?
Blasphemous desecration, such unforgivable heresy. Yet, is it not the sinner who is in most need of salvation? Beware of our pastime, and he shall bless you once more.
I guess it's not gonna work. You really brought minions to a boss fight, huh? Okay, so Magnum still... Okay, stage 2, never mind.
I'm getting sick of your shit.
Oh, he's so big.
Finally, a look that suits you, Sadler. A monster in and out. Still, I need to cut this date short. It's not me. It's you.
The stupidest thing this game could ever, like, do is... this stupid, like, fucking weapon mechanic in this game. It's horrible. Aiming straight with the revolver, but the bullets are going whenever the fuck they want. This is something that I will definitely change. It's not Salazar, it's Sadler. Okay, so this boss fight is definitely manageable. Can definitely do a little bit with this in this boss fight. But I think the worst part about this boss fight would be is the flying fox. Like, I really don't.
What the hell are you doing?
Minions for sake of
Nothing
minions.
personal, Leon. Luis and I had an arrangement. Don't worry, I'll take good care of it. Ride's here. You coming?
I think we both know this. This is where we go our separate ways.
I see.
She does not detonate the island? She does.
Better get a move on.
Cute.
Until next time, Leon.
Leon! Where's she going?
Who knows?
I don't understand. Why would she just...
Gotta move. Island's gonna blow.
It's gonna what?
Yeah, it's gonna blow. That means we're gonna go for the boat part. Well, motorboat part. And it's the only time part of the game, too.
Okay, let's get out of here.
Okay, let's get out. I'm gonna use this and keep the ride over here. I'm not satisfied with the state my inventory is right now. Lander, the island's gonna explode and you're worrying about your inventory. Whee! Yes, that's called having an OCD. That was flashful, that was definitely eventful.
Now we can go home.
We're not out of here yet.
Thanks. They're not attacking. What's going on?
They're nothing now their master's gone. It's over for them.
At this point, it is over for them. Because their load settler is dead and the parasites don't know what to do.
Alright. Not bad, Ada.
Which I would be in the same situation.
You're gonna love this.
I hope they're gonna figure out the Deadman glitch for this one. Oh, okay.
You alright?
I'm not sure, that was insane. Mission accomplished, right?
Mission accomplished. When you're home safe.
Thank you for saving me.
Don't mention it.
You know, I could put in a word with my dad. Have you assigned to my detail, if you're interested.
You don't need me. You proved you could handle yourself. Even if you could use a lesson in knife safety. Come on. Let's go home.
I like this more than the original. Thanks for the GG Gonka. Thanks Silent.
Rooster Condor 1, do you read me? Come in.
Yeah, that's pretty much the end of the
Is
island.
this thing even on? Leon, are you and Ashley all right? Where
Thanks,
are
Sodium.
you? Come on!
Actually, let's watch the credits. Because I want to hear how they remade the credit song. Usually I don't watch credits because a lot of them have a copyrighted music, but I don't think this one has. Because it's a remake of the original. So the entire story of the village is shown in the pictures. Obviously, well, fucking duh. It's so weird that the game where you bought his content that you can't show even though it's your copy on the game. You don't own anything. In the modern day, if you own anything, you only own the privilege of playing the game. But there's also that thing, and there's also a form of how do you use the copy of the game. Me playing the game, making a stream out of it, gaining donations, subs, bits from it, it's a commercial use. But because I cannot influence what music is playing in the background, or when it's gonna show up, therefore I don't really get the full punishment of it. Because also, I do not claim that I created the game, or I created the music, or I created anything. So I'm good. But the thing is, if the copyright issue is gonna show up, then it's gonna create more, it's gonna basically show more problems. Because then I'm gonna have to try to edit the video, mute the parts of the video, and it just makes it all more complicated.
I've obtained the amber.
Excellent.
Just one question. What are you planning to do with this?
We do not pay you to ask questions. All you need to know is a new dawn is breaking. 100 will give their lives so that just one may live. I am expediting that change.
So, we're talking millions of casualties.
Billions.
How ambitious. We're changing course now.
Well, look at that. Okay, that's actually something that could be skipped. I'm gonna skip that one, but I'm gonna keep the cutscene playing.
Good work.
First playthrough, yep. Rank beat. Obviously. I spent 18 hours. It's gonna definitely be shortened by half of it. So there are final ranks in the end. Holy cow. Okay. When loading main story save data from a completed playthrough, you can carry over the data and start a new game. You will be able to purchase new weapons from merchants but you cannot achieve S+ rank. New playthrough assisted. I wonder if it's gonna be... I wonder if I can start new playthrough on standard as well. I really wonder. I mean, I know I can. I would simply wonder if I can do the NG+. Alright guys, so that was Resident Evil 4. I think it's a good time to make a little bit of a review of the game. From graphical perspective, I would say that this game looks very good. I have noticed few weird things. And by that I mean, if you go out in the rain, the game just tanks. All of a sudden my game from solid 60 FPS goes to 30, 35, which is kind of unnerving. Also, for some reason, this game, when there's a change of light, the change of light is not as smooth as in previous games. It just does something like this. It just changes lights like this, which I don't know why and how is that working, but it just does that. But other than that, graphically, the game represents itself very, very damn good. What else can I say? From graphics, that would be pretty much it. The character's looking fantastic. Ashley's looking fantastic. Ada's looking fantastic. Everybody's looking fantastic. maybe let's talk about the characters themselves. So let's start from the beginning. The two cops are kind of, the first cop is kind of dying because he decides to fuck off. He decides to fuck off and just goes to a little house. Maybe I should press a start game so the main menu can play. Personal has been unlocked. Yay. Okay. Anyway, like I said, the first two policemen are just dying on the spot. The first guy just screws over and he dies in the village. The other guy gets impaled. So that's when it goes to the police station. The policeman. Leon have definitely changed it quite a bit. I need to mute the music a little bit. Yeah, I need to mute the music a little bit. Now I can continue talking. Anyway, what I want to say is that Leon have definitely changed in comparison to the original. Not only just because of looks, but also as a personality. You can definitely see him cracking much more jokes than previously, which it's not really bad because he doesn't overdo it. Like, he's gonna crack a joke if he's gonna kick a character. He's gonna crack a joke when he notices something weird, or even when he's gonna defeat an enemy in a peculiar way. Like, for example, the one in the castles when he deals with a knight. Like, I think it's the best line that he does in the entire game is 99 knights. It's like the best line that Leon have made in the entire game. Besides that, he definitely grew up quite a bit. The game definitely made him grow up, because from Resident Evil 2 to Resident Evil 4 there was like forced training and him serving to the government and him being suddenly an agent. He definitely is not as trusting to Ada anymore. We all know that Ada kind of played with Leon quite a bit, and now he's not really that trusting of her or of anybody, in a matter of fact. But I think in general Leon got a significant upgrade. He's a fun character, he's a good character, and he definitely cares about Ashley. But there are definitely some situations in which I would think that this new Leon would not behave the same way like the old Leon would. Like, a good example of that, like the very first example of that, would be him killing Krauser at the very end when you encounter his boss fight. Like, you would normally think that he would pretty much, what would happen was that he would spare Krauser, he would let him live, or he would let him pass out. That didn't happen. Leon just straight up takes Krauser's knife and he stabs it in the heart and just kills him. He just leaves him over there and he takes the knife off the Krauser. The other situations when Leon does not really behave the same way like the original Leon would be when he shoots Sadler right in front of Ashley, and when he shoots Salazar right before the boss fight. Like, he changed so much. Like, Leon have changed in that department. Maybe it's the entire adventure that changes him a little bit more, that makes him a little bit more of a darker character than the Sunshine in Rainbows form of a guy that we have met in the original Resident Evils. Hey Peck, also hey Minok. Did not say hello to you guys. So that was Leon. Ashley got just totally overhauled, and I would say that you cannot beat that. Not only she looks cute, but she's also helpful, she's also smart, and she's also, I would say that she is funny from time to time, but she's definitely helpful. She's just great. She's a great companion to have. She doesn't get in your way. She's just amazing. She can take care of herself as well. In multiple occasions, she actually shown up, and she's shown up to be a perfect cooperation partner for Leon. There's not much else to be said about Ashley. She got done properly. Now, when it comes to Lewis, well, first of all, Lewis lives for a little bit longer. He has kind of the same sort of personality that he had in the original Resident Evil 4. But then again, he also is he kind of looks weird. I don't really like the looks, the new looks of Lewis. He kind of looks homeless to me. But yeah, also he talks a lot. He talks much more than original Lewis. I'm glad that he is your companion for certain situations, but I don't know. He just kind of feels off to me. As in Lewis, he kind of feels off, but he's not really bad. But I simply prefer the old Lewis myself. It's a good thing that he actually doesn't die in the castle like out of nowhere because Sadler just shows up. Even Sadler himself, he doesn't really expose himself until pretty much the end of the game. In the original RE4, he was there pretty much since like first quarter of the game. In this game, he pretty much stays behind the stage, controlling everybody and only exposing himself when it's actually necessary, which I think it's pretty nice, I guess. So that was Lewis, that was Sadler. Who else do we have? Ada. Which, when it comes to Ada, I think Ada still is the same character as she was in the RE2. Like, she still has the same type of behavior like she was in RE2 Remake. She still is the same kind of coquettish kind of character, flirty character to an extent, a femme fatale to an extent, if you want to say that. She looks absolutely amazing in my opinion. The only thing that they change about her is the voice acting. And I already said it before, I'm gonna say it again. I don't know why so many people had something against the voice acting of Ada Wong. To me, her acting is perfectly fine. It's not as good as the voice actress in Resident Evil 2 Remake. It definitely is not as good, but it's also not bad. She does her job and she does that job properly. I don't really understand the reason for all that outrage, because around that entire person was just this entire ginormous controversy that was about just her doing Ada and her not being as good, but some people are just taking shit over the top, and they went on Twitter and it just went horribly wrong on both sides, because on one side people were just spewing hate upon the voice actress, but then again the voice actress herself also did not behave properly by basically blaming her getting bullied on more or less political reasons, which I'm not going to disclose because I don't want to change my channel into political discussion. But yeah, basically what she did is she blamed the gamers for stupid reasons, and I think at this point she doesn't even have the Twitter account. But both sides have basically contributed to this controversy very, very poorly, and there was absolutely no reason. Voice actors have done a work that she was asked to, and she did it good. It's not the RE2 remake Ada, but there was absolutely no reason for her to get bullied out of the internet. And God knows if she's ever gonna now do the voice acting because of the experience that she had right now with everything else. When it comes to Ada, I hope that also we're gonna get a separate Ways DLC to kind of highlight what she was doing behind the back of Leon. If there's something else that I can also say is, let me think. The fact that she, instead of following Wesker, she suddenly turns sides. Like it feels really like she suddenly turns side and she just runs away because she realized that Wesker wants to kill billions of people. Because Wesker also makes his appearance in this game. For those people who don't know, Albert Wesker is a reoccurring character from the previous Resident Evil game, an absolute power-hungry prick, to say the least. Which also, him showing up in RE4 kind of makes like a guarantee that we're gonna get Resident Evil 5 remake sometime in the future, and God knows how that's gonna go. Anyhow, that was Ada. Who else have also have shown up in the game? Menendez, but Menendez is kind of he's kind of a quiet character in this game. He's only there to say a few lines, be a boss fight, be a pretty annoying boss fight if somebody would ask me, and then he just disappears. He's just gone. Salazar, I think Salazar changed a little bit. His age is not getting mentioned, which is fine. I don't really needed to know that in the first place, but the voice actor behind Salazar have done a brilliant job. I really like it. There is also Krauser as a character. The only thing that I do not like about Krauser is the voice actor. I think the voice actor kind of... You know, okay, let me put it the situation like this. You have a beefed up 7 feet tall guy with muscles bigger than 2 heads combined, with skills with knives, weapons, bows, a dangerous motherfucker with the face paint all over, and guns. And what kind of voice that he gets? Ricky! Like, come on. What kind of voice is that? But I cannot take the Krauser seriously. I just cannot take him seriously, like, at all. But yeah, was there any other characters visible in the game? Merchant. I think Merchant has the same voice actor. The Merchant voice actor got changed for the guy that was also voice acting Kano in modern Mortal Kombat games. Which I don't really mind. You know, you always have to mention Merchant. A guy that always gives you some tips, you know, gives you some stuff. I like Merchant. He's not the original voice actor, but he's definitely good. And I can't really complain about that. This Merchant was definitely more Scottish than English. You prefer British accent than Wesker? Wesker was never British. He was never British. Anyway, who is else on the list of the characters that I would like to somewhat... I mean, Hannigan has definitely less of a role in this game than in the previous one. In the previous one, at least they gave her like a finishing statement. In this game, they just don't. They don't even bother. Mike. Yeah, Mike was also in this game, and what can I say about Mike? He definitely got more South American accent with guns and choppers and explosions and bullets and stuff. So yeah, he just showed up. He actually was more useful in this game than in the previous one, so I'm happy about that. What else can I say? I think from characters that would be pretty much it. Most of the characters got done properly. If there was something that I did not like about those characters, I already have pointed out earlier. So what can we say about now the bosses? Okay, let me try to recall every single boss in the game now. I think out of the all bosses that I did not really liked, I think Menendez was the worst. And I did not really like him because, okay, let me put it like this. You have a situation where you are in the barn, right? You find Menendez in the barn, but the entire barn is on fire. And the problem is, there's not really a lot of space for you to move. The entire area is very claustrophobic and you're constantly surrounded by fire. So if you focus on dodging the planks of wood or barrels that he tries to throw at you, the deal is you're gonna be so much focused on dodging that thing that you're not gonna notice when you're gonna step into fire. And when your character steps into fire, he tries to pull out the fire because, you know, he takes damage from that. So Mendes was not really my favorite boss fight in the game. Verdugo, I would say that Verdugo got definitely a slight little bit of an improvement because you need to make him charge at you if you want him to get the liquid nitrogen shower, which this is what they actually changed. They changed the ginormous gas, how do you call them? Not gas tubes, but ginormous gas like barrels with the nitrogen showers. And yeah, Verdugo is also kind of a QTE thing, but not really. He's definitely manageable, but I defeated him way too fast. Therefore, this is why I would want to play this game on standard and professional difficulty as well. We're gonna see how they treat the New Game Plus as well. Anyway, that was Verdugo. Salazar, I think the most crucial change when it comes to boss fights they did with Salazar, because he's not stationary anymore. He's not this gigantic blob of flesh with a couple of tentacles attached to the wall. Salazar have become this abomination of a monster that has a very high mobility. He can stick to the walls, he can transfer between the walls at any speed, and obviously his weakest spot is to shoot him in the head or in the protruding eye that's slightly to the right side of his head. And yeah, it's not really a bad boss fight, but it's definitely gonna be more challenging on standard difficulties and higher. The next boss fight that was over there was let me think, that was Browser. I'm not gonna counting regenerators as a boss fight. El Gigante was also a boss fight, but I really like that you can still perform the same strategy for El Gigante. That means throw a grenade, shoot it with a sniper rifle in the head, rinse and repeat, you know, that kind of stuff. What else can I say? That was El Gigante. There was also double El Gigantes, which I actually appreciate the fact that you can get a companion that helps you fighting with the El Gigante, and the fact that your companion contributes to that fight by finding out the dynamite, and that dynamite destroys the armor, and then you destroy the weak spot. Of course, it's got repeated that you can put one of the El Gigantes down into the fire, into the shower, which it's always good. It's not the shower, the pit of lava. That's what I wanted to say. From other boss fights, you have Krauser, and I think Krauser, the entire Krauser encounter got done much better, because it's just a fight of if you can parry good enough or not, and simply pressing the buttons. That's gonna be the one thing that I do not like about a certain thing about this game, but that's gonna be during the gameplay. So that was Krauser, and there's also Sadler. With Sadler, you cannot do Sadler the same way as you did him in original game, which basically was throw a grenade, he gets staggered, you shoot him with the magnum. No, you actually have to go for the eyes to actually give him some kind of a lesson, to actually weaken him. But what Sadler does is that he summons Novistadors into the boss fight, which makes the fight, it can make this fight very, very gimmicky. And I do not really appreciate when boss fights are throwing minions on the side, because it reminds me of Capra Demon from Dark Souls, and I cannot stand that boss fight. Besides that, boss fights are pretty fun. They are remade, they are good, they are more agile, especially Krauser. Like, I think the most frustrating one in the original was Krauser with the QTE extravaganza, and you being constantly forced to just mash the buttons if you want to avoid his attacks. It was horrendous. But there's one boss fight that did not even appear during this playthrough. U3. There was mentions of the U3, but there was no U3 boss fight. Like, it is a significant, in my opinion, it is a significant part of the gameplay, of the playthrough, that just got removed like this. Why? I don't understand why U3 did not show up itself in this game. But it didn't. Maybe it's because people were thinking, hey, the game is already too long, let's get rid of something. So they get rid of U3. And I cannot really have any opinion about that. It's sad that they decided to remove that bit of content, but at least it's not Resident Evil 3 Remake, because Resident Evil 3 Remake removes 50% of the goddamn game. And you have to consider that, because Resident Evil 3 Remake was basically a poor attempt at creating a Call of Duty game, but Resident Evil themed Call of Duty game. You get a $60 package with one game that always gonna get more attention for at least a year or two, which was the co-op survivor type of game, which was very good until they fucked it up. And then they give you a smack together campaign of Resident Evil 3 that is not even a proper representation of what remake is supposed to be. Okay, so from boss fights and a roundabout RE3, that would be it. Maybe let's start talking about the enemies. So villagers are definitely much more smarter this time. They can grab you more often, and if you allow them to grab you for very long, the other villagers, the other enemies are gonna take that opportunity to attack you back, which is fine. It is okay. I like it. I really like the voices in of the villagers. They're now sounding really much more immersive, I think would be the right word, because I think in the original RE4 they did not really use Spanish, like Spanish people from Spain. They just used a translated Spanish language into English and they just served them the lines. In here, you can probably definitely feel the distinction in an accent. You can definitely hear that accent being much, much different. Villagers were fine. You have the brutes. Actually, the brutes are showing up quite earlier in the game. Even Dr. Salvador is showing up early in the game. But again, it's a village. Village without Dr. Salvador is not a village. What else can I say? So then you have cultists, and cultists actually now have more variety of enemies. You not only have just the male cultists, but you have female cultists. And male cultists looks great, but I think female cultists are even more creepy. I like them really, really quite a bunch. Then you have the soldiers, but soldiers are pretty much soldiers from the island, and definitely you have implementation of a different type of shield. You don't deal with the wooden shields anymore, never deal with the metal shields, which can reflect most of your bullets, and you have to change the tactic for shooting for the legs, so you can get rid of the shields. Either that, or you throw a grenade and probably the shield comes off automatically. I really like that the enemies are no more stupid, and by that I mean they don't blindly step into traps unless they really do. In the island, I have witnessed a situation where I tried to guide the enemies towards the trap that was planted onto the wall, the little tripwire that basically would explode if triggered. Enemies have went all the way around just to get me. They ignored the tripwire, they ignored the bear trap just to get to me, and I think that's really, 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 really great. Novistadors, I think the Vistadors have become a little bit more tame, at least from my experience that I had from this playthrough, which in my opinion was actually a good thing, because the Vistadors in the original game were assholes. They were an actual assholes, and they were a really terrifying enemy. They are still terrifying, but they are not as bad as they were. So that was Novistador, or we talk about Verdugo, because I consider Verdugo as a separate boss fight. We also have regenerators, and when it comes to regenerators, I really like them. I definitely have fallen into panic when I first met them. I spent a lot of shotgun cartridges because I was like, okay, scope is gonna be in the freezer because it's remake, right? No, it wasn't. It was not. So I spent quite a bit of time getting lost in the laboratory dissection area trying to find that scope, only to realize that they changed the location of the scope to begin with. So yeah, that is a thing. Besides that, maybe one thing about the Vistadors is the fact that they're not invisible anymore. They're actually, right now, they're trying to blend in with your surroundings. I got surprised plenty of times by the Novistadors being perfectly blend in within their environment. But there also were several situations when I was like, yeah, that red spot over there that really tries to conceal itself, that's a Novistador, and I picked out the sniper rifle, I just shot it down. The armors actually have changed armors are playing a much more crucial role right now in the game, and they definitely have a new weak spot available, because normally in RE4, the original RE4, you had to destroy the helmet first. You had to damage the head part of the knight to expose the parasite. Here you have a slightly different situation. Every single knight has a parasite protruding from one of the sides, so you have to basically aim for that weaker side, for the exposed side, to expose the parasite, and then you can kill the parasite. And it's, in my opinion, it's perfectly fine. It's perfectly great. Was there any other enemy that I have not mentioned? The heavies. Well, the heavies are pretty much the heavies. You know, you have the guy with the hammer. You got the guy with, instead of having a minigun, you have a bolt gun, which is a like automatic crossbow, like a chain crossbow thingy. Which I don't know how that would work. And I think besides that, maybe a little bit about the parasites, because again we have 3 types of parasites. The one wiggly boy that has plenty of tentacles protruding out of the head, and those can be very easily eliminated with flashbangs. I mean, every parasite can be eliminated with a flashbang. But the wiggly boy is fine, it's okay. The other worm guy that can basically decapitate you in one bite, he also make an appearance, but I never allowed him to get close enough to me so he can like perform any kind of attack or do anything against me. And the most changes that they definitely have done is to the spider-like parasites, because now the spider-like parasite, when he protrudes out of the character, he usually just gets out of the body. You have a very short amount of time to kill him, because once he is on the ground, he's gonna start looking for other walking ganados, so he can take control of them and make them go berserk. Because that's how the spider parasite is actually working. He's actually taking the control of the body like to the max, and you have to eliminate them, because even if you eliminate the body, the parasite is still staying alive. So you need to always remember that. Was there any other enemy that I would like to mention? I think dogs. Dogs have not really changed that much. Dogs are still pretty much pricks. But they are not really as bad of as scary as they were before. They are much easier to kill. Maybe that's gonna change in the normal difficulty playthrough, which I am also going to do. Okay, so what else can I talk about? I guess gameplay is gonna go under the table, and there's a plenty to talk about when it comes to the gameplay itself. Let's start with the fact that you can switch between weapons much easier. I really like the fact that you can basically shortcut every weapon, and you just press one button and you switch to the weapon and switch for the weapon. You don't go to the inventory every 5 seconds to change the weapon so it can fit in the specific situation. So I really like that. It makes the game much more agile. The combat knife right now is a reusable. That means it can't be damaged. That means you have to repair it every once in a while. The fact that they have decided to go a little bit of inspiration from The Evil Within and go for stealth kills or stealthy situations in a couple times is actually pretty great. I really like when the games are giving you an opportunity to conserve your ammunition and basically go with the stealth mode and basically stab enemy from behind or kill anything that could cause you any type of trouble in a more stealthy way. I need to drink some tea. Alright, that's that. I think that the dodge movement, the melee, is pretty much nice thing to do. The parrying mechanic, I actually do enjoy it because I believe I have learned it. Krauser definitely can teach you how to parry in this game, and you must learn how to parry in this game. It's like there's like no excuse for that. The crouching stealth, I already have mentioned that. The fact you don't have to grab Ashley with 5 seconds just because there's a different elevation is also pretty damn good. The fact you can control Ashley and how close she gets to you is also pretty damn amazing, because you pretty much can told Ashley to stay back, and you can perform more stealthy approach to the specific situations, and she also doesn't get that detected, which is pretty good. And I think now the black sheep of this game when it comes to gameplay, it's not the weapons, because I really like the weapons. The weapons are looking good, they're looking fresh, they're sounding great. But holy shit, the gameplay of the weapons is horrendous. It is absolutely 100% obnoxious how the weapons work in this game. Actually, hold on. Can I load the game? Make your way to Summit, Specimen Storage. It's one of the chapter 15s. I'm gonna try with this save. Because I know there's a shooting range. And I'm gonna show you guys what is my deal, what is my problem. It's a perfect save. Let me show you guys what is the problem. Is I'm gonna do.
Man needs a break every once in a while, am I right? Step right up.
So first of all, as we can see, the wobble. Wobble is not really that bad. Let me put it like this: the wobble is not really that obnoxious. What is obnoxious is when you every single first shot from a weapon always gonna hit the target. You have to remember that, because every single second shot after that can hit whenever the fuck it wants. And then a perfect example of that would be the TMP.
Now a shotgun that can cover a lot of area with.
Let me show you guys.
2, 1, begin. Outstanding.
First shot. And how many shots do you waste? First shot accurate? Like, how many shots did I waste just now?
You missed. That's not like you. Reload.
Okay, first shot good. The other shots are going whatever they want. See how that spread goes? Where that spread goes, it is obnoxious. Like, I don't care if I'm killing. You cannot be accurate with a weapon like this.
You can do better, mate.
You just cannot be accurate with a weapon like that. Where first shot always hits, but everything besides that, it doesn't even care if the line of sight is good or not. The gun basically goes, and it goes for every gun in the game. Basically, the first shot is gonna be always the most accurate. Then you have to wait a couple seconds to execute the second shot, which doesn't always work because video games. Like, okay, look at this. Every single time you make a small move, the reticle just goes berserk. It just goes whenever it wants. And like I said, the worst example of it is with the TMP. When you try to shoot down and you don't actually get where you want to shoot the target. Even with the other example would be not Riot Shotgun. Riot Shotgun is actually pretty good.
Distract you from the big fish.
Punisher would be a good example of it. You would think the Punisher is a very accurate weapon, right? Oh, it's actually not even the Punisher. It was a different one. Hold on.
Sorry, mate, that's a penalty. Reload.
Yeah, the reticle thingy is, in my opinion, very, very bad, and I'm never gonna like it. See? I'm shooting at the target, but the game does not really care. Because you have this weird mechanism that got I think that it got adapted from Fallout 3. Basically, the mechanism of Fallout 3 is as follows. Despite the fact that your gun may be a sniper rifle, basically every single weapon has a spread. Every gun has a spread in this game. So it doesn't matter if it's sniper rifle, doesn't matter if it's blacktail, doesn't matter if it's a striker, which striker has all the right to have a spread because it's a shotgun, but the game treats every weapon as a shotgun, and it gives you a random spread, especially on the fully automatic weapons like the TMP, which I do not really like that at all. I really consider that to be a huge flaw in the gameplay. I know I perform very well over here, but for the people who have watched me trying to get the TMP challenge done, you guys could perfectly see on your own. Also, the other thing, sometimes the recoil in the guns, it's perfectly shown when it comes to striker. When it comes to striker can actually have way too much recoil on it. I know it has one hell of a spread. It's probably like, it's a very good shotgun in my opinion. The spread is quite big, but the recoil, especially on the shooting range, when you have to put a lot of shots in the rapid succession, the recoil just gets you into space. Like, I had plenty of times when my mouse was simply running out of the table because I couldn't really hold it. But yeah, I think the weakest part about the gameplay is the gun control and how the gun functions. Basically, it makes Leon look, a special agent by the way, it makes him look like he never holded a gun ever in his life. And it definitely shows. Like, you can aim at the target perfectly at all times, but you can miss. You can just kind of miss out of nowhere. I really freaking hate that, and I'm gonna mod it. I'm gonna mod this game for the standard difficulty playthrough, by the way. That's definitely gonna happen. What else can I say about the gameplay? Besides that, there's still a little bit of clunk. Oh wait, when it comes to the gun controls, I think the best gun controls that we ever had so far was in RE2, because the recoil did not behave the same way. Basically, once you aimed at the target, the bullets were hitting the target at all times, and it always should be like this. There shouldn't be like some kind of freaking bloom or weird reticle or bullets just going whenever the fuck they want, because that's stupendously annoying, and I'm gonna fix that. There are already mods prepared for that, so we're gonna definitely use it on the standard difficulty playthrough. Was there anything else from the gameplay? Because I already explained the stealth kills, already explained everything. Weapons are upgradable, and I really like it. I mean, it was an original RE4, so cannot really complain about that. Is there anything else that I could talk about when it comes to this game? Anything else that I could point out? Treasures are good. Treasures are always fun to collect. Besides that, I don't really know. I think I would say that this is definitely a better remake than RE3 Remake, but then again, I do not really consider RE3 Remake to be a remake. So, as always, on the first place when it comes to the remakes, the Resident Evil 1 Remake, best of all times, 100%. Then on the second place is gonna be RE2 Remake, because it's very good. It's not as good as original RE2 for certain reasons, but it's definitely very good, and this has a solid third place, like hands down, because the game in general is it's a lot of fun. The game is perfectly fun, it's perfectly great on its own. It holds its ground. It has its own issues, like for example not having any iframes, but that I haven't mentioned. It can have some enemy annoyances. In some cases, enemies just don't take any damage whatsoever. But that's besides the point. The game is great. The game is amazing. I'm definitely gonna do a second playthrough of it, and I think I could wrap up my pretty amateur summary and review of the game. If somebody would ask me how I would judge this game from 0 out of 10, I would give it a solid 8. It's a very well done game, but it has its flaws, and it shows. But yeah, okay, so let's check the bonuses. because I have extra content shop. And I got some glasses, but I think that's unlocked. And I also have an eye patch. It seems that I missed a couple things. Unlocks by defeating specific enemy. Intriguing. Okay, what about weapons? Unlock completing the main story professional mode with any rank. Okay. Apparel models concept art. Full vocal version of credits. Okay, challenges. Doing so over time. Complete all challenges. So we have Darkest Before Dawn. Complete chapter 16. Appearance is everything. Change the character's costume. We have Trigger Happy. Defeat 10 enemies with submachine gun. Oh yeah, I'm so want to do that. We also have Bolt Thrower. We also have enemies with Magnum. Let's check the incompletes. All challenges. Trigger Happy, yeah. Knife Master, parrying an object thrown by an enemy. Never really tried to do that. Probably gonna do it on the next playthrough. Hit an enemy with an egg. Eat this. Okay, that can be done. Never heard it coming. Defeat the Garador using only knives. Garador is a dog, isn't it? Quit bugging me. Defeat 5 camouflaged Novistadors. Only have defeated 4. But that can be done. So I guess those are all the challenges. Oh no, there's actually more. El Gigante. Defeat both El Gigante enemies without dropping them into Blast Furnace. I'm definitely gonna have to like do challenges like this. Oh god. Promising Agent. Complete the main story standard or higher. Set a higher S+ rank. There's several S+ rank. Deer Antlers. I wonder what they do. Standard mode on S+. Hardcore. There's even another difficulty level, which is hardcore. Okay. Complete a story on hardcore with S+ rank. Holy shit. Well, there's gonna be a lot of things to do, I guess. So those are all the models that I have unlocked, and there's plenty of them to unlock, it seems. Okay. Weapons. Need to complete this game on the professional now. Okay. So if there's one thing that I also wanted to check when it comes to this game is how did they... Okay, so this is why I can change the costume, and I can change it with the Ashley costume, but I don't really feel like doing it. If there's one thing that I want to check, is what's gonna happen if I'm gonna press continue. Oh, it's gonna load me from the previous save. Okay, fine. But how does New Game Plus works in this game? If I'm gonna start a new playthrough, is it gonna ask me to go for assisted difficulty? Yes, I can go for New Game Plus. Oh, they learned. Oh, the joy. Oh, the glorious day. I can start a New Game Plus on standard difficulty. And I'm very, very, very happy about that. What tells me, though, is that I'm probably not going to be able to achieve the New Game Plus on S+ rank with the stuff from the previous things. But I don't really think that's gonna really matter that much, because I want to, for now, I only want to beat this game on standard, on professional, on hardcore difficulty, and then I am going to try to do separate playthroughs of this game, like from fresh save, and then I'm gonna try to get the S+ ranks if I really will feel like it. But I'm really glad that I can start a new playthrough with all my stuff on the higher difficulty levels, because that's what I really want to do with Resident Evil 4, and I'm really happy that I don't have to repeat it like it was done in that it was done in the original. In the original Resident Evil 4, if you want to do New Game Plus, the only way to do it is start a fresh save on fresh difficulty, and that's it. I'm really happy that I can do it like that. I am really, really happy. And also they brought the inventory sorting. But yeah. Whew. I think that's all there is to say about this game. I really like it. I'm definitely gonna play more of this game. Like I said, I'm gonna play this game on every difficulty level, starting on the next, it's gonna be on standard. I'm gonna modify this game so we can rectify all the things that I didn't like, maybe experiment with some other things. In a matter of fact, I'm gonna do it as a second part of the stream. We're gonna modify the game a little bit, and we're gonna see if it works. We're gonna see how it works. But yeah, ladies and gentlemen, people on Twitch, people on YouTube, people on Twitch, we are still gonna continue this stream because, like I said, I want to modify this game. There's plenty of mods that I can just dig in, and I already have the fluffy mod manager. I'm simply gonna have to set it up properly. But people on YouTube, this is the end of this episode and also the end of the Resident Evil 4 playthrough. I hope you guys have enjoyed this playthrough as much as I enjoyed it. Sure, there were some annoyances, but it's a very enjoyable experience. If you guys enjoyed it as much as I did, consider subscribing, ring the bell, subbing the like, leaving a comment, all that good stuff. And I'm gonna see you guys on next playthrough of Resident Evil 4 Remake.